What's up, guys? We're getting into round two of the case tournament. I lose the dice roll and I go first. I search with Whitebeard, with Ezo. I look and I take up Newgate myself. So going first, is disadvantage against the mirror, and I'm gonna be honest. I do not know how to play the mirror really, and I think the only time I played the mirror was like the day before against one of the people at the shop, one of my friends. I know for sure if you lose the dice roll, it would suck, and yeah. He uses Whitebeard Pirates and is looking. Um, I like his mat. He got the top 32 regional mat, and this game was super close. And one thing I know for sure is that the Whitebeard mirror matchup, it's all comes down to luck. Who could establish four Marcos before you? Um, who can get chain Newgates? If whoever changes Newgates back to back to back will have the advantage. I swing for 7 here. Not much turn 2 play compared to if I was going second. He's looking to either he ditches a Jozu. I use another Ezo to search, looking for more Whitebeards to chain it off, and I get a Whitebeard's Pirate Searcher, and I use that. Um, Pretty sick combo, not gonna lie. I wish I would see more Newgates off of the deck, and I dropped down to 4 life. He's probably gonna swing for 6 years. Played Speed Jill, and yeah, I think what gets spicy is when um turn 3 and 4, or no, turn 4 is when it gets spicy because he either has 2 lines of play. He can play Ace or drop down 2 Marcos. I think dropping down 2 Marcos in this mirror is way more beneficial and way better. And I drop a Speed Jill to counter out of his 6k attack. I draw for turn. I do not know what I have. I swing for 6 here. 5 down. I'm guessing I'm going to play the 5-drop Marco. That'll probably be the best, or the king do. One thing for my deck, I do not play Thatch. I'm a non-believer for Thatch, as I believe Thatch in the mirror is not really good. And I use a Whitebeard Pirate to get a 5-drop Marco. Um, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna play Speed Jill here, but I think for a mirror, it's just whoever could has a better board, more Marcos on the field, and all that jazz. One thing's for sure, you guys could see every time it's turn 4, right before my Whitebeard matchup, I decide not to play any of my blocker Marcos. I do not know why, but I think that's what ultimately costing me a couple games here. Um, Around this time, it's 5 in the morning. It's pretty cold. I'm dealing with a thumb injury right now. It's not the best, but our boards are the same, but basically, I have 2 more Ezos, and I dropped the 5-drop Marco to counter out of his 6k swing. He swings for 8 here. I definitely have to take, dropping down myself to 2 life. I use Whitebeard Pirates. Find a get the trigger off of that, and I take Newgate. So I have 2 Newgates in hand. Um, I could probably pretty much chain them next turn, as I'm gonna or 2 turns from now. I'm gonna drop down to 1 life and all that stuff, and he plays the 4-drop Marco. See, this is the difference maker here. He plays the 4-drop Marco when then I play down my ace, give minus 3,000 to all of that. Um, I swing 6k into Speed Jill, trying to see if you would want to block with Marco, which is not the greatest idea. But I think this is also kind of good, getting down ace. I think, yeah, me playing ace here, because really, he can't use that Marco, and if he blocks here, he pretty much just dies. He can't really block with another Marco. But playing ace here is probably my best bet. And or playing down, I don't know if I had any 4-drop Marcos too. Maybe playing because I would only be able to play 1 and 3 open on left. I don't know, but I think playing ace here was fine. He has to either kill ace or decides to swing at face. No open dawn. I can't tell how much cards I've had. But one thing, if I'm remembering, and looking back on here is I just think protecting the board sometimes would be way more beneficial than the saving cards in hand to protect yourself. Because there's going to be certain situations or upcoming games where I could have had it. He uses Whitebeard Pirate Search. It's pretty hard to whiff. At least he won't drop down 3 Marcos. Honestly, that's not too bad if you think about it. If he plays at least like 2 more down blocker Marcos here, he could chill out with everything. And yeah, the Whitebeard mirror, it's just it's fun. No, it's really not. Yeah, but we're in table 25 right now, and he picks up a Jozu, so he has a lot of 2Ks, I know for sure. Takes that, flips it around. And decides to swing 7. He has 3 Dawn to play with left over. If he wants to play stuff, he swings 8 to lead. 8 to lead, or I think at speed Jill. 8. Okay, I use double Machino just to protect myself, I believe. He gets 2 cards out of my hand because I do want to play the 9-drop Whitebeard next turn. And he plays his other mark, but yeah. He has 1 Dawn open for Radical Beam to all that stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty good here. I'm thinking I'm just going to play Whitebeard here, swing for 8, 6. Honestly, I think I made a huge mistake here. I think swinging with Speed Jill would probably not be the best. Then, because I just play Whitebeard, and if I don't swing with Speed Jill here, it forces him to either swing at me or Ace, which I could counter out of with a 2K counter. But if he swings at Speed Jill, I would have to use at least 2 more cards, which I don't want to do. He blocks my Marco here, brings it back, ditches a Whitebeard Pirates, and I pass. Yeah, I think that swinging face here with Speed Jill would have been best, because he could just swing at it again. I think, which he does. And I have my little token. That's what I noticed too. If you could swing into board, because I have a huge advantage in this game. Plays Whitebeard. Nah, I felt like I should have won this game. He swings AK to Speed Jill, yeah. Because I should have just not swing with him, because I knew he was going to play Whitebeard next turn. And he plays that. I'm probably going to answer back with another Whitebeard. And not going to lie, I kind of prefer his board, because he has 2 Marcos here. And having 2 blocker Marcos here actually helps him out a lot right now, I believe. Because at least he could protect himself and do all those things. Swing 10. Drops the Ezo. Yeah, the Whitebeard mirror is this. If some luck I found another Whitebeard here, or get top deck another Whitebeard, I think it'll be pretty rough. I chain 3 Whitebeards back to back. There's nothing much you could do. He drops Radical Beam here, so that's 1 event out of here. He has to decide either to drop another Whitebeard or yeah. This is looking pretty rough here for him, because if he doesn't play Whitebeard here, he'll drop down to 1 life, and I have 4 swingers. Let's see what he does here. With 2 cards in hand. So this game, it makes me sad just looking back at it, because there was a decision where I had to make and to decide if doing that would be the best or not. and I think it'll be coming up soon here. And it's just unfortunate. I'm gonna give a spoiler to the game. I did lose this game, and yeah, it's just highly unfortunate. His 2 blocker Marcos and all that stuff. No, I didn't even lose 2 blocker Marcos. I think this upcoming turn where because I'm kind of threatened that he can kill me. I have 5 cards in hand, and it's gonna come down to a, or maybe I actually don't know here. So that's super rough on my end. Damn. He has to make a tough decision here. Well, yeah, this guy was pretty cool. I enjoyed this guy, or glad I met him. Pretty cool person, pretty good player too, I would say so myself. Um, Definitely, of course, he has a top 32 regionals mat, which I almost bought it myself. So he swings 12k to he swings 12k to a face. And I guard here. Would he have killed me? 8 Dawn. I have a rat guard point. 8. Brings me up to 11. And I have a bunch of 2Ks in my hand. And this is where I noted, yeah. My best bet was probably just to take the card, see what happens, threaten him, as he minuses Otama onto my Newgate, and he swings 12. Yeah, this is where I should have taken it, to be honest, thinking back at it, because I was debating either to use all those cards, and if I take that there, it forces him to swing into me and not into my Newgate. Because right here, I'm thinking right now, should I protect my Newgate? Because I do have an Otama that I want to use, Otama Newgate ability and all that stuff, but I don't know. Damn. Yeah, I just let the Newgate die, and I believe this is what ultimately cost me. To be honest, too, I think I should took in the first hit. Look, if he tries swings again at me, I would have to if he swings at me again, I would need to just counter out of it, and it makes him bait him to swing into me. He uses his the ace here. Instead of, he did have 1 opened on. Okay, I use Otama, swings 12 at leader to bop the Marco. I can't tell if he has 1 open on. He takes it. And I have 5 Dawn here, and I swing for 4 Dawn. I swing for 6, and he counters. That's 9 and 11, and he counters for 11 here. Highly unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty much game. It actually came down to me not realizing I should have taken the hit here, and if he swings for 12 again, I should just straight out counter out of there. Yeah, damn. It's not much excuses. It's me making a mistake, as I pretty much had this game right here. Yeah, this is highly unfortunate, because if I had another swing, well, if anything too, he did have one opened on. Ditching the Machinos too. Also, it's unfortunate. Yeah, he has it. Yeah, that's highly unfortunate. Ditching the Machinos, ultimately costing myself the game. I think really close game. It really came down to me not countering out and all that stuff. But we lose this round. We're X and 1, and we are gonna continue on to round 3.